Hello and welcome. You're listening to a very special hypnosis recording. This audio session will enable you to let go of limiting beliefs, successfully and with confidence. It will also help you remove any barriers preventing you from letting go of your limiting beliefs, whether these are conscious or unconscious. After using the session, you will feel able to move beyond your previous limits with confidence, relaxed in your newfound abilities. Just imagine being able to release all those limitations and have the ability to do things you want, whenever, wherever, with whoever you choose. This program was made with you in mind. It was carefully crafted to help you move deeper into your own self and to begin to shed light on the issues you are facing. This is not meant to be a substitute for counselling or professional help, but rather a companion that is ready to support you whenever you feel you need it. I would like to commend you for taking a step today toward change. You have made a brave choice, and you will be rewarded with greater insight as a result. Please make time in your daily life for reflection and contemplation. If you don't give yourself time and space to grow and mature as an introspective human being, then you are sure to remain in the habits and patterns that have led you toward finding assistance in this hypnosis and NLP session. Let this audio program be a tool in your toolbox, and also collect other tools that will assist you, such as affirmations, positive people around you, healthy eating and living, and stress-reducing exercises like massage, meditation, nature walks, Tai Chi or yoga. You have now decided to take your life back into your own hands. Congratulations! Make sure to listen to this recording in the most comfortable location and position that you can. You may choose to use headphones or just listen in a quiet place. Allow your body to relax and your mind will follow along. You will be entering into a hypnotic or trance-like state. You will remain aware in the deep background of your mind, so there is no need to fear any loss of control, being manipulated, or doing anything that you do not want to do. Be okay with the images and scenery that appear. You already experience trance states regularly throughout your day, like when you daydream or drift in thought. They are a natural way for the mind to rest. Meanwhile, your subconscious mind will attempt to organise itself, clearing out the ideas and thoughts that are no longer beneficial for you, and holding on to the images and impressions that you need to keep yourself moving forward in your natural path of progression. Listen to this recording daily for optimum success. If you have limited time, then listen every second day. Doing this for 21 days in a row will help to bring you profound results and will probably change your life forever. Please never listen to this while you are handling machinery or driving a vehicle. Refrain from listening while under the influence of drugs, medications, or alcohol. And if you happen to suffer from epilepsy or a psychiatric condition, please consult your physician before proceeding. I wish you a pleasant journey into your inner space, and I know that you will have a far greater calm and understanding once you have finished this session. I have a question for you. Have you ever come across anyone who agreed with you about absolutely everything? Of course you haven't. Of the 7 billion people living on this planet, no 2 of them will ever see completely eye to eye about everything. That's because each one of us creates a web of beliefs, a network if you like, about how the world works. We all are interpreters of reality, but nobody actually has peeled back the last veil of mystery and announced this is the truth, This is how everything really, really is. A few have tried, it's true, but no one has ever managed to convince the entire human race. There was a time when people thought the world was flat, and a certain Mr. Columbus had another idea, and if he hadn't been convinced of it, the world might be a very different place today. When you were a child, it's possible you believed there was a tooth fairy, an Easter bunny, and Santa Claus. I'm sorry to have to break this to you, but, well, you can check out those facts for yourself. The point is, we each gather beliefs from a variety of sources and knit them all together in our minds to try to make a coherent whole picture of the world. Some of those sources are dubious, to say the least. Your parents, no matter how loving they were, had also gathered a mixed bag of beliefs, as well as being products of the prevalent social ideas of their generation. Teachers, no matter how well informed, deliver facts that simply go out of date. Just think how fast science and geography have changed just in the last generation. Now let's add human psychology into the picture. One of our most powerful instincts is survival, and part of surviving is making sure that we're acceptable to our tribe. That is to say, we want to be liked. Mothers actually secrete a hormone that virtually forces them chemically to love their own babies. It secures the survival of the baby. So to sum up, as you grew up and as your life has progressed, you've created beliefs that not only make some kind of sense to you, but also beliefs that were designed to preserve you. Your subconscious is programmed to do that. It is programmed to look after you. From that point of view, it's very easy to understand why someone who's been through, for example, a bad heartbreak might decide to believe that love hurts, and might decide to avoid all relationships from then on. Logically, you can see that many people have perfectly happy relationships, and love itself wouldn't be love if it hurt. Losing love may hurt, and without doubt some people have been hurt by one or maybe a handful of specific relationships. But your brain, under such circumstances, is programmed to make a general rule out of a specific situation. It's survival, but in the end it limits your life. There are many lonely and even bitter people who are growing old without love because of something that happened decades ago. To ensure it's never repeated, they've avoided relationships, only to end up hurting themselves with an empty home and a hollow heart. Let's take one more example, and then we'll go through a process together that will enable you to free yourself of these limiting beliefs. Suppose a person loses a lot of money on the stock market. Perhaps a lot of people lose money on the same price movement. So this person comes to the conclusion that trading on the stock market is the fastest way to ruin, never taking into consideration that it could be an equally fast way to wealth. You see, whatever you believe, it's easy to find evidence that you're right. You won't have to look too far to find people who have been hurt in relationships, or others who have lost money on the stock market. But equally, a little research will also reveal millions of happy couples and a whole community of people who are making handsome livings doing nothing but trading stocks and shares. It's all a matter of perspective. It all depends on the lens you look through with your mind's eye. So how do you let go of these limiting beliefs? The first issue that comes up for people in trying to do this is the realization that they aren't conscious of many of their limiting beliefs. How can you free yourself of something when you're not even aware of it? That's a good question, and the answer is surprisingly simple. Work with what you are aware of. Right now, as you're listening to this, you must be aware that there is something, or maybe several somethings, in your life that you would like to be different but you're stuck somehow. You keep coming up against that proverbial brick wall. The process you're about to go through is going to blast a big hole in that brick wall, and as you go through to the other side, the limiting beliefs will take care of themselves. Think about it. You didn't consciously make the beliefs you have in your head. They formed themselves as you gathered and then interpreted life experiences. When you radically alter your perception of life, your beliefs will refresh themselves without you having to do a thing. Just as scientists had to review and rewrite their theories when the world was declared round instead of flat, your mind will rewrite its personal view of the world for you. All you need to do is decide how you would like things to be instead of how they are. Just get a clear picture in your mind, you can start now, of how wonderful your life would look if things were the way you'd like them to be, on the other side of that mental brick wall. And, as pictures come and go, and don't worry, whatever happens in your mind as you give attention to this is perfectly fine, let yourself discover how good it will feel. How excited will you be at that breakthrough? How will you celebrate? How relieved do you feel when you look back from the other side of that wall, through the hole we're soon going to blast through it? And remember how your life used to be. How glad are you that today is the day you made some changes? After today, life, your life, will never be the same. Are you excited? Are you hopeful? Are you ready? Good. Let's begin. You must now find a comfortable position. You can choose to sit back comfortably in a chair or on a sofa, in a recliner or on a bed. Once you have adjusted any restrictions in your clothing and settled into your spot, you can begin to accept the idea of letting go. You are ready now to understand just how easy it can be to let go of limiting beliefs, staying relaxed both on the inside and on the outside. You can begin to allow yourself the permission to enter into a hypnotic state. In fact, go ahead. Tell yourself, you are giving yourself full permission to let go. Knowing how great life can be when you are not limited by old beliefs, patterns, and limitations. In your mind or even out loud, tell yourself, you are safe. You are eager to travel to the depths of your unconscious mind, to discover just how easy it is to let go of limiting beliefs once and for all. It is important that you believe yourself, that you trust yourself. This moment calls for self-love and trust. Your self-confidence is beginning to increase already as your eyes begin to softly close. I want you to take a deep, slow breath in, and now release the breath. That's good. Notice the quality of your breath. Does the breath flow into your chest or deeper into your belly? Pay attention to the next few breaths and make sure to follow them right down to your belly. Feel your belly rise on the inhale and fall on the exhale. Be open to the idea that you can allow your limiting beliefs to dissolve just as easily as you can allow your breath to to go in and out. As you begin to deepen into this trance, it is necessary that you release any tensions in your body. Starting at your right foot, begin to release any muscles that you are still holding on to. Move up the right leg until you're at the knee, just relaxing. And continue to the right hip. Now do the same for the left leg. Starting at your left foot, begin to release any muscles that you are still holding on to. Move up the left leg to the knee and on until you're at the left hip, just relaxing. Clear any tension in your hips. Let go of your deepest pelvic muscles. You may be clenching tightly and you don't even know it. So just let go. Continue to feel the rise and fall of your belly, and let the heaviness of your arms and shoulders sink down and melt away. Feel the openness in the palms of your hands. Feel the expansive breath in your chest and abdomen. Open your jaw to stretch it and then release it. Let your eyes sink into your head until they are floating peacefully. Feel the tingling of the hair on your head and the lightness of the air around your face. You are ready now to move deeper inside, to release your inner you, who has no more limitations on the way you want things to be. I will ask you to open your eyes one more time in a moment. When you close them again, you will sink into a wonderful floating softness, and you will be ready to take a journey. Okay, open your eyes slightly on your next inhale. Now close them on the exhale, and step securely into the most relaxed state of awareness you can imagine. To help you relax deeper, I will lead you on a journey. Listen to the sound of my voice. Listen. Deep down inside. Of course you are. If you feel yourself drifting away at any time, just focus on the sound and vibration of my voice as they enter into your ears. You are doing so well already. You are beginning to feel more able to let go of your limiting beliefs with every breath you take. I want you to see yourself jogging. You are jogging comfortably down a path, and this path is in the middle of nature. You can choose to be anywhere in nature that you like. A forest, by a lake, beside the ocean, among the mountains, or just in a beautiful garden or park. Take a deep breath in while you jog and let the breath out. It's a very relaxing jog and your body feels comfortable in its movement. Just see how easy it is to leave behind your limiting beliefs and how good that feels. Your breath is balanced. You can feel the light air as it brushes over your skin as you run down this natural, beautiful path. You feel a sense of peace. There is no stress or worry, no limitation as you run down this path. The scene is changing and now you are coming into a meadow. See the meadow around you. You're running through the wide fullness, taking another deep breath in and letting that breath out. Ahead of you in the distance, you see an extremely beautiful waterfall. You begin to run strongly in the direction of the waterfall, and the more you run, the calmer you feel, and the more ability you have to do the things you want to do. All the scenery around you is flying by as you are running deeper into your trance. You are breaking through your limitations. You're almost floating through the air and the waterfall is coming closer and closer and you feel the excitement. You come to a complete stop directly in front of this beautiful waterfall. You can feel the spray of the water as it glides through the air. You reach your hands into the waterfall to take a refreshing drink, and all the stress and tension in your body melts away with a drink of water. Take a deep breath in and feel the beauty of nature around you, letting your breath out and enjoying the feeling of peace, and place yourself down on the cool ground next to the waterfall, and you close your eyes. The sound of the rushing water takes you far, far away. You are very deep into your trance, and you can let go of anything you need to, no matter how limiting. The sound of the rushing water and my voice are the only things you can hear. Every part of your body is in tune with the sound of the water. You can try to open your eyes and find they are stuck together. There is no need or desire to be anywhere other than right here, right now. You have completely and successfully entered into this trance. Now you are ready to face your challenges and to move beyond your limitations. You feel stress-free, worry-free. Your mind is quieting and opening, and your breath is deepening, and you are ready to begin again at the beginning. And as you are relaxed there like that, it can be interesting to consider beliefs. Beliefs are really nothing more than a feeling of certainty that something is so. The sun will come up tomorrow. Are you certain? In theory, none of us can guarantee that the sun will come up tomorrow, but there are so many references in your own life, in the lives of others you know, and of course in history, to make such a belief about as certain as anything can get. You'd probably put money on it if you had to. The sun will come up tomorrow. And as you continue to contemplate the different kinds of beliefs, it can be so fascinating to wander back in your mind, to wonder about beliefs you've held in the past that you no longer hold. Maybe things in your childhood, say fairy stories or myths. Even as you grew up, perhaps there were beliefs you held in your teen years, even ones you defended strongly, that you would now be not so certain about. They could be about anything: politics, the opposite sex, where babies come from. So you are continuing to discover that some beliefs have more certainty attached to them than others. Which feels more certain? The sun will come up tomorrow, or there really is a tooth fairy? As you contemplate the differences, consider your life and the area, let's choose just one for now, that you want to change. And notice as the resistance or the fears or the worries come up, whether your belief about making the changes you want to make feels more like the sun will come up tomorrow, or more like there really is a tooth fairy. Notice where the feeling is on that spectrum of certainty towards doubt. Let's say the sun will come up tomorrow has 100% certainty. And let's suppose that your belief in the tooth fairy has 0% certainty. Okay, maybe it's a 1. After all, those coins under the pillow came from somewhere, didn't they? As you consider the change you want to make, you will notice certain thoughts and feelings arise. They might be thoughts such as, oh, I could never, and fill in the blank. Or, it's too much for me to, and fill in the blank. That's out of my reach. That's out of my league. Or it might be something like, it's impossible. Or, it's too risky. Or even simply, I just can't. Just work with whatever is there. It will be different for everyone, and it will also change depending on the situation. So pick one of your thoughts. Now, how certain are you that this will come true? Are you as certain as the sun will come up tomorrow? Or less than that? Find where it fits on your certainty to doubt spectrum and give it a number. Take a moment. Very good. Now, take some time and allow yourself to imagine, in your mind, just gently floating into your inner awareness, what your life would look like if this area of your life was perfect. It's only like making up a story, like being the director and writer of a movie script. You're just making up a story inside your mind, in your imagination, the way you used to make believe and pretend things when you were little. That's right. Let your imagination run. Give it some freedom. As the story builds, and a parade of thoughts and images and ideas come and go and change, or stay as they will. Notice how it feels. How do the characters feel and act and react to this movie in your mind? And notice the character of you in the scenes that are coming, and you're going to give that character one special power in particular. He or she has the power to lower the numbers on the certainty spectrum. Your character is a master in the ability to doubt. Your character can doubt the old beliefs, and even if you don't know what they were, they can even laugh at them. Feel the joy. Notice the freedom. Imagine the celebration your character has as they dial the numbers going lower towards the tooth fairy level and lower, because your character is sending you a clear message. Your character is telling you that this is your imagination. And once you have imagined a thing, it has become possible, even though you don't know how or when you'll get there. And you can compare. Look at your life with its limitations from your side of the brick wall that you've been beating your head against. And look at your character having so much fun on the other side of that wall. Your side, their side. Your side, their side. Which feels better? Which looks brighter? What will happen if you stay on your side? What will your life be like in a year? Or 5 years? Or 10 if you don't join your character? Life is for living, with joy, with passion, not for staying in fear. And as you consider your options, it can occur to you now that the odds are stacked in your favour. The media may bring us a drip feed of bad news, but they only do that because those things are the exceptions, not the rules. The truth is that most things are all right most of the time. Most countries are not at war. Most planes will land perfectly safely. And most things in your life so far have worked out okay, or you wouldn't be here. Making change is growth. Growth feels exciting. Being excited is attractive to others. Attracting others means more opportunities, new friends, maybe even new lovers. Your side, their side. It's clear now. Step through the hole in the wall, that old brick wall you just quietly demolished in your own imagination, and join your character in your own movie. Step into the images. Be there. Feel it. Love it. Live it. And get ready to open your eyes, ready for a brand new start. And as you move back now into the present moment, you will bring with you the knowledge you have gained from this exercise. You will bring with you complete courage and understanding, and the ability to let go of your limiting beliefs and move beyond them to do all the things you want. To place these new ideas into your present daily life, you must come back now into this moment. Feel yourself once again at the waterfall. Hear the rush of the pouring water. Take a deep breath in and allow your eyes to focus on the waterfall. You stand and again drink from the falling water. You feel the life of the water rushing through you. You're energized and awake, and you feel the need to run. You take a deep breath in and begin to run down the path and into the meadow. Your body is fully relaxed and energized and full of life, and free from limiting beliefs, and the running feels wonderful. Your heart rate is rising slowly. The bottoms of your feet and the palms of your hands are warm. Your arms move and your legs move, carrying you through the beautiful nature of the meadow. And ahead of you, you see the street outside. You're running along the street, breathing deeply and confidently. The path is bringing you closer to here and closer to yourself, resting in this location. I will count from 3 to 1. When we reach the count of 1, you will wake up from your running, and you will be in your body, in this moment. Take a breath in as you run effortlessly through the street. 1. Let the breath out, still running. 2. Ready to come back slowly into this moment. Taking one last deep breath in. And 3. Into your body you come. Feel your eyes open gently and feel yourself fully in your body, fully in this moment. You may wish to rest or sleep, or you may wish to rise and be active. Remember that you have returned with greater understanding. You have returned with a stronger sense of self, and you're prepared to face your challenges. You have all the tools you need. Know that you have created positive energy and have let go of your limiting beliefs. You are most definitely headed in the right direction. Be strong and confident, and know that you have the power to change. You're bound to have great success. Thank you for listening. Please return to this recording daily or as often as you feel necessary. It will continue to support you on an ongoing basis, and repetition will reap rewards.